years old in a time which is the fastest in the history of the race, 20 hours 34 minutes. It will also retain the stunning performance of the American Rory Bozio in 7th overall position and the first woman to loop the UTMB in under 23 hours.
I mean, it's like the cherry on top of a cake, so yeah, it's nice, I'll take it. But it would have been great without it too. I just had a lot of fun running out there, and the trails were excellent and all the scenery was great, so, and it was a butt kicker, but it was fun.
Yes, Rory, it was fun, but not necessarily for everybody. While Chamonix celebrates her arrival, do you know that the tail of the pack is exactly mid-race, more than 80 kilometres from the end? In the mountains this year, it is beautiful to glorify the effort and the personal commitment of the unknown who've come to be involved in the grand reality of an unrivaled event. But are they only profiting from the majesty of the area and the spectacle that the itinerary offers? Fatigue veils the view. Each is running in their bubble of pain and managing their worries the best they can. Blisters, aching muscles, sore backs, small sprains, gastric problems, hurting everywhere. But with one objective: to finish. To finish. A full range of emotions mark out the route, from euphoria to the deepest discouragement. Is it worth it, pushing oneself so hard? Inevitably, the idea to be finished with it and to abandon taps at their thoughts, would it not be wiser to let it drop? And then, no. Hang on in there, mate. It's the adventure of your life. Live your dream.
J'ai 20h52.
I haven't stopped since 8:52.
J'espère qu'il m'en
I hope
reste
there'll be something left. It's been...
moins de 14.
More than 24 hours since they started, more than 24 hours that they've been walking or running. Some people haven't slept a minute, or just a little, alone sometimes, invited by a solitary and disconnected progression of strange and mysterious hallucinations. The second night arrives, long, cold and disturbing. How are they going to get through it? Are they going to arrive within the time constraints? The fatigue adds to the anguish of not being up to it.
Tu sais combien tu viens de faire de kilomètres?
Allez,
Tu viens de faire 122 kilomètres.
T'as fait le plus gros là.
J'ai mal partout.
T'as fait le plus gros.
Everyone says good luck, and then it's all so easy. You've just got to get to the finish. Just finish.
Aller au bout, quoi, d'être finisher.
I've done many hundreds. I'm not scared of the second night. It's the climbing and descending that I'm afraid of, because it's trashed my legs.
Pressure is the clock, never stopping to turn. So you must keep extra strength in case you feel tired. Right then, you off again? No, I'm stopping. I've had it. It's more the morale than physical which hits the hardest. That's it, I'm stopping. I don't have all the means to succeed today, but I'll try again. It doesn't matter.
Ouais, c'est reparti.
It's all okay. I was told to take a nap for an hour, so I hope it works. I took a chance with the time lap and hope it'll help. The time laps are hard. 2 years ago I was stopped en route, and this time, if I'm there, I hope I get to the finish. 2 to 3 minutes. That's the race, but we're going to the end. No way of stopping now.
Ça va être compliqué.
It's going to be complicated because it's too long. It's very cold in the morning, about 4:30, 5, it's hell. But we were warned. We had hope the first night. But what an adventure. It's really worth doing it.
Quelle aventure, donc ça vaut tellement le coup quoi que voilà, faut inviter tout le monde à le vivre quoi.
Allez, merci, bonsoir, merci beaucoup.
Ça va pas le temps de partir, fortement conseillé là. Ça va pas le temps de partir, il reste encore quelques minutes.
20 secondes.
Second dawn of the race, daylight rekindles the hearts and energy. For them, there, it is soon the end of a happy hell.
Morning.
Morning. What was this last night?
Very cold, but beautiful sky.
It's finishing well. I was off to a good start, then I had muscular problems. I had a contraction in the buttocks. Now it's live or die. So what's going to happen? Well, live. I was freaked out at the start and not sure of getting to the finishing line. But now it's going to be fine.
Normalement, ça va être bon. C'est super. Grand moment.
You happy?
Am I happy?
Yes.
Very. It was very difficult. Amazing.
Thank you.
No, it's terrible, horrible, tired, but you know, it's beautiful in the sky, stars.
A last spurt, no matter which parts of the world they have crossed, they share the same objective. They will be finishers under the benevolent peaks of Chamonix and Mont Blanc. Bravo!
On the window down the hall, and it becomes the morning dew. And darling, when the morning comes and I see the morning sun, I want to be the one with you.
Already 20 hours since the first runner crossed the line. The last runners shouldn't linger, especially if they want to avoid the merciless chopper of the time barriers. Passing Vallorcine within the time limit is almost the assurance of finishing. 28 more kilometres and it will be a relief. The emotional smiles, happiness and an unfathomable pride to have done it. I'm running to find the last runners, but there doesn't seem to be any. There's only 5 minutes left before the deadline.
Ouais, il est pas bien lui.
How long do you go back like that?
Couple of hours, I think. I have been at the last checkpost to here. It takes about 5 hours, 5 kilometers. So.
It's okay for them? Yes, I think I'll be the last.
Peut-être même les larmes.
Allez, ça va aller.
Viens voir quelqu'un dans les arbres là, qui court à fond. Qu'est-ce qu'ils vont être déçus.
Il faut bien être attentif.
You always have to be watchful on what you do. You have to save your energy to climb fast and then run on the flat when you can.
Courir sur le plat quand tu peux courir, ou trottiner.
That's indispensable. If you don't, then you won't be in the time limits. The limits are 4 to 5 kilometers an hour. If you climb at 2 to 3 kilometers an hour, then you must be at 6 to 7 on the flats and the descents.
C'est ça en fait qu'il faut.
It's a lot of training.
Come on, out of the way!
What's the timer?
Ils sont depuis 4 tonnes en courant pour rien.
Okay. What did he say? Huh? What did he say?
Screws.
Ah!
On the team.
If I leave straight away? No. Okay, thanks.
Je marchais vraiment.
I walked with half-closed eyes.
Avec les yeux à moitié fermés. Je savais plus si.
I didn't know if I was asleep or awake. When it's like that, you don't know where the time goes. You don't know how long you take to climb.
Je ne sais plus du tout quel temps on fait pour monter. Enfin bon, ça va me faire mon.
But anyway, this is my 6th UTMB finished. Normally. But I had to wait for the 6th to know that this is enough now.
Ça suffisait maintenant.
My head is full of marvellous things, and the weather is wonderful. The people are super. All is good. All marked out well and no mistakes made. We're always well accompanied. And the legs? The legs don't want to know anymore, but they'll go on suffering because I want to finish. I said to myself, I don't know how I'm going to go on. But each time we say we'll go on to the next refueling this evening, and when you feel better, you continue. That's how you get to the end. Who has taken holidays to come here? Me? Me? Are you happy? If you aren't happy to be on holiday in Chamonix in the middle of beautiful mountains, since it would be surprising. It's superb. It's time to tell the truth about this course. It's absolute crap. It's not even very difficult. What? It's not difficult? No, it's a great course. We function as on a knife edge. There are moments euphoric, but you mustn't let yourself get carried away. There are also moments of deception when you can't do it.
On n'y arriverait pas. Et puis là aussi, il ne faut pas se...
But then you mustn't lose it.
Dans la défaite, hein.
Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us. Just the two of us. Just the two of us. Building big castles way on high. Just the two of us. You and I. Just the two of us.
On va juste essayer de finir ici.
We're just going to try and finish it and then off to bed.
On va aller se coucher.
Nella vita bastano poche cose, la libertà di poter andare in montagna, di andare in cielo e di camminare su questa terra, che è una delle più belle, anzi è la più bella. Auguri!
Cassé partout.
Completely smashed everywhere, aching, broken, empty. Yes, empty. That's the exact word. Empty of all strength, willingness. There's nothing left, no life.
Il n'y a plus rien. Plus de jeu.
That's what we come here for.
C'est ce qu'on vient chercher. Hein.
Et pourtant, tu vas essayer.
And yet you go just to the end of your being. Oh yes, because that's all I know about.
Et donc si je veux pas le refaire.
So if I don't want to do it again, where do I go for the medal?
La médaille. Voilà.
C'est dur la nuit.
Night time on the run. Have to be careful not to fall over when your legs are hurting.
Faire attention de ne pas tomber. Quand on a mal aux jambes.
On some sections it's really difficult.
La fatigue aussi qui s'installe progressivement.
Then tiredness sets in progressively. Heavy legs and very complicated tracks.
Voilà, c'est ça qui est dur.
Then obscurity, that's when it's very hard. But otherwise there is such an atmosphere and solidarity between the runners that we get through it all.
Ça passe, quoi. Malgré la difficulté, ça passe.
This year, the mountains appeared under one of the most beautiful days. Every talent was able to express itself. Hats off.
Monkey ball. Bonjour. Bonjour.
Now that I am free, let's go. There's no more distract from you. But something gold. Oh, something gold. Oh, something gold.
Première fois que je fais l'UTMB, j'étais
This
bien
is
parti.
my first UTMB.
Puis après,
It started well. Then at Courmayeur,
Et puis après, là, c'est le...
it's the tendons on the tibia that I'm paying the price with.
J'ai le tendon qui est...
Especially on surfaces like
Là,
that.
je prends vraiment très cher. Surtout sur des surfaces comme ça, quoi. Enfin bref.
I hope to get there well within the time limit.
avant la
It's
barrière,
not
ouais.
one yet, as I don't descend fast enough, but I climb well.
Parce que je descends pas très vite. Mais je monte vite.
On n'a pas dormi, donc du coup, on a eu des
We
hallucinations
haven't
chacun
slept,
son
so
tour.
we've had hallucinations, each one of us in turn. Very nice. And what did you see? I saw a veranda with people there when in fact it was trees. And what about you? I saw folks, kids, adults at a table. I had the impression to see everyday objects.
J'avais l'impression de voir des objets courants partout. J'ai l'impression de voir des
Houses in
maisons
the
dans les
trees,
sapins,
rabbits
de voir
running
des
around.
lapins.
Quite amazing.
C'est assez étonnant.
I saw a TV on the backpack of the guy in front of me, a talking screen with a head. That's when I said something's wrong.
Oh, des serpents à la place des
Snakes
racines
instead of
d'arbres,
roots, dogs
des
and
chiens et des
cats
chats
everywhere.
partout.
Well, it was incredible.
Bah, c'était incroyable, quoi.
Bonjour la télévision.
Hello, the television. What are you there for?
On
In
sert
fact, in a way to
faire en
show
sorte
that
qu'ils
we
arrivent
arrive in the
tous dans
time
les délais.
limits.
Le groupe
And we
arrive
will.
dans les délais. Et on va y arriver. Allez, allez.
These are the last ones. The name of the game is that they will be in the plan in 2 hours' time, so as they will be taken to Cham afterwards.
Quand j'étais petit, j'ai toujours été dans
When
les
I
derniers
was
en
small,
gym.
I was always the last in gym, and I said to myself, one day I'll do something. And now, if my teachers could see me, they would giggle. I'm not a sportsman, and then